Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing the Reader Geneameme, and this one was also created by Jill from Geniaus, and it's also another list of things that I just need to say what I've done, what I haven't done, and which ones I'd like to do. And I'll put the link to the meme and her blog below as well. So let's get started. First question, have you written and or published any books? I have not, but I guess I would like to in the future, but if I do, it's not going to be happening for quite some time. Can you recommend an inspiring biography? Yes, I can. I'm going to recommend The Invisible Girl by Peter Barham, and it's about his daughter Debbie Barham, who was a very witty and entertaining comedic writer in the UK, and she also struggled with anorexia. So it's just about her journey and her life. So yeah, this book, I read it when I was 15 and it just grabbed me straight away. It's funny, it's witty, it's emotional, I loved it. Next question. Do you keep a reading log? I don't. But I have just discovered Library Thing. If you don't know what Library Thing is and you're an avid reader, you need to look at that because that is just amazing, and I'm definitely going to be using that from now on. I don't know how I didn't know about it earlier. Okay, are you a buyer or borrower of books? Definitely a buyer. Where do you get reading recommendations? I don't really get recommendations. I mean, sometimes a friend who I know reads similar books to me will tell me about a book and I'll check it out. But other than that, it's just at the back of some books they have ads for other books by other authors as well. So sometimes that way, but I'll just walk into a bookstore and browse for hours, and that's pretty much what I do. I just find books and read them, and if I like it, I like it. Okay, what is the one genealogy reference book you can't do without? At the moment, definitely, where is it? Tracing Your Scottish Ancestors by Tristram Clark. It's the official guide by the National Records of Scotland. Okay, do you hoard books or do you discard them when you have finished? Hoard them, definitely, and that's probably, my brother and I have probably picked that up from our dad because he is a big hoarder of books. How many books are in your genealogy library? I only have 3 at the moment. I've got the Tracing Your Scottish Ancestors, Tracing Your Family History by James Gibbs, and my best friend gave this to me for Christmas. And I also have Scottish Clans and Tartans. Okay, what's your favorite genealogy magazine or journal? Inside History magazine, hands down, best magazine ever. Where are the bookshelves in your house? My room, my brother's room, and our study. Do you read ebooks? I do not. I think I've only read one ebook, and that was because they didn't have the physical copy in stock in the store or online. So yes, that's why. But I will always be a physical book person. You know, I love being able to, turn the page, the smell, dog ear them. That annoys my brother so much. But yeah, I will never really read ebooks. How many library cards do you have? I have 2. I have my Brisbane City Council library card, and I also have the Queensland State Library card. What was the last genealogy title you read? I guess it would be this one, because I've just been flipping through it every now and then. I haven't really read it properly, I've just flipped through it. But I'm definitely on the lookout for more genealogy books, because I only have 3. And Chris Patton just released one through Gold Genealogy. And Unlock the Past, maybe, yeah. And definitely going to get that one, which is about Scottish birth, death, marriage records. But yeah, I'm always on the lookout. You know, there doesn't really seem to be much in Australia of like actual genealogy family history books. But yeah, I'm always on the lookout. Okay, what is your favourite bookshop? Well, it was Borders, but since that went kaput, it is Dymocks, but in America, Barnes & Noble. I could spend the rest of my life in that place. Okay, do you have a traditional printed encyclopedia in your house? No. Who is your favourite author? Really? That question? Okay, too many. Patricia Cornwell, Meg Cabot, Jodi Picoult, Catherine Fox, Jennifer E. Smith, Ian Rankin, Jeffrey Deaver, Sarah Dasson. Too many. Where do you buy books? In a bookstore. I get mine from Dymocks, Barnes & Noble, and other random bookstores that I find. Can you nominate a must-read fiction title? 19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. That, oh, if you, just read it, that's what I'm going to say, just read it. How many books are in your personal library? Way too many. What is your dictionary of choice? Okay, just in general, it is this one, just the English dictionary from the Bank of English, I don't know. But because I'm studying criminology, I have the Concise Australian Legal Dictionary. This thing is a godsend sometimes. I love this thing. Okay, where do you like to do your reading? In my bedroom. What was your favourite childhood book? I honestly don't remember. Yeah, I just don't remember really. Okay, do you have anything else to say about books and reading? One of the weird things with me is when I read a book, if it's one that I really, really, really loved and just really pulled me in and I got, you know, I will remember it for a long time after I finished reading it. But even if I read it and I love it, but it wasn't one of my favorites or it wasn't that emotional or whatnot, I won't remember it after I've read it. I remember a few years ago, I read a book and then my friend asked me the next week, you know, how was the book? You know, you said you were reading it. Did you like it? What happened in it? I couldn't remember. Did not have a clue. So, yeah, it really depends on the book. But other than that, like, I will not remember what happened. Even though I can tell you that I've read it, but I just won't remember what happened in it. Which is really weird, I think. Yeah. The other thing is that I don't cry in movies. I never have. Well, actually, yeah, I don't think I've ever really cried during a movie, except maybe one movie. But books can make me cry all the time. And the books that make me cry are generally the ones that I will remember. So yeah, that's about it for this video. One exciting thing before I go. Scotland's people are going to be publishing my article that I wrote about my great-great-aunt Jeannie Gow. They're going to be publishing it next week in their newsletter and online. So I will definitely be putting the link to that on Facebook and Twitter next week. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, have an awesome weekend and I will see you guys next time. Bye!